Today I am facing one of my fears.
Hi.
With my little sweetie. I'm taking Jaden to Coney Island. I used to go to Coney Island all the time with my dad. He would take my cousin. My cousin spent the summer with us. I've been avoiding going because it's kind of, tough. Daddy wasn't able to take Jaden to Coney Island. He's never been. And I didn't take him last summer, which was the first summer of his passing. But I think that I can handle it this year. We're gonna go, we're gonna have fun, hang out on the beach for a little bit, get Nathan's. I was telling Jaden that they sell frog's legs, and he's like, I am not eating that. He absolutely has some frog legs, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Look how nice this train was. We took it all the way to the last stop. We had a little bit of train traffic, so we just played some games just to keep us occupied, and he was literally running back and forth on the train because we were basically there by ourselves. And then we got to Coney Island. It was just so nostalgic, and I instantly felt my dad. We finally made it. We're gonna try to ride some ride here. Jaden's being very sweet. He knows I'm very sensitive right now, and I'm glad to be able to have this memory with Jaden.
Yeah.
Growing up, we used to drive out there down Eastern Parkway to Ocean Avenue. It just was so fun to listen to music. But once you get off the train, you see Nathan's, and I instantly just felt so excited to be able to go and experience this with Jaden because I have so many memories of going to Coney Island, going to the beach, and then getting some Nathan's with my dad and my family after. Now, this isn't Jaden's first time having Nathan's, but this particular Nathan's sells seafood, so I wanted to definitely get the frog's legs, and this is all that we got. We got so much stuff. They actually didn't give me everything that I ordered, and I had to go back later to get it, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Coney Island has changed so much over the years, and just to see that this is still standing, it's just so special. If you're in Brooklyn, I highly suggest going. I got a beer in honor of my dad because he would get a beer. And in all honesty, I'm not a beer drinker, so I did not finish it, and I threw it out. This was the artwork that we walked past getting to the beach. My dad loves Spike Lee, so I definitely felt his energy was with us. Like, what are the odds of that? I got my frog legs. Jaden is so close, which I love. I can see him right from here. All right, there's the frog leg. Uncle. So Jaden, what were your thoughts on the frog legs?
Scary but yummy.
So it was after we went through the bag of food when I realized that we were missing something. So after we enjoyed some time at the beach, we went back to Nathan's to pick up what they forgot to give me, and it was my chili cheese dog. After we got that, we walked around a bit, and then the craziest thing happened. Some places playing Daddy's favorite song. Come close to me, baby. I cannot believe it. At Coney Island in the summertime, Duke Ellington and John Coltrane's A Sentimental Mood started playing. This was one of my dad's favorite songs. He loved John Coltrane. He loved jazz. What are the odds of that? If that was not my dad, I don't know what was. After that, we were like, you know what? Let's ride some rides. I used to ride rides all the time, obviously, when my dad would take us. And boy, were we in for a surprise. We started off with bumper cars, which was so fun. And then everything went left after we went on the next ride. How do you feel right now, Jaden?
Terrified.
He picked this ride, by the way. This is his idea. It's not over, Jaden.
What do you mean it's not over?
Drive back. My poor baby was literally gonna throw up. Oh my God. I felt so bad. I did not know that ride was gonna be that crazy because nobody was riding the ride. And then we walked past the Cyclone. I didn't know the Cyclone was back running. I was so close to riding it with Jaden. And then I remembered that one time I rode the Cyclone and I was pissed that my dad let me ride that ride. It was so freaking scary. So I think Jaden's going to have to be a little bit older before we actually ride the Cyclone. We decided to go back to the beach because we were so nauseous. And when I tell you, Jaden was just so kind and so sweet. He was like, just sit here in the water and just pretend grandpa is with us. We decided to go to the pop up shop for Nathan's on the boardwalk, and I got my mom a magnet. I got Jaden some ice cream, and we headed home at the perfect time because a storm was on the way, and I had no idea, but the storm was coming in hot, and we missed all the rain while we were on the train. I think it's so important when you lose a loved one, especially when you lose them when your children are still so young, to do things to celebrate your loved one. Just looking at this video of my dad and Jaden makes me so sad because I know that I won't be able to capture videos like this with them anymore. But grief is not linear, and the best way to celebrate your loved ones after they're no longer with you is by doing the things that they enjoy to keep their energy alive. And I never want Jaden to forget his grandpa.